We'd like to welcome you to this September 18, 2017 meeting of the Paducah Planning Commission. And if you will, rise and let's say the Pledge of Allegiance. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Josh, would you call the roll?
Mr. Bradford,
Here.
Ms. Shramke,
Here.
Mr. Shadle,
Here.
Mr. Wade,
Here.
Chair Casillas.
Our first item would be to approve the minutes of the meeting of September 5th. I think, Mr. Wade, you have that
I
request.
do. I move that the reading of the minutes for the September 5th, 2017 meeting be waived, and the minutes of said meeting be, as prepared by the secretary, be approved as written.
Second.
Second by Shadle. All those approve? You want to call the roll?
Okay, Mr. Wade,
Aye.
Mr. Bradford,
Aye.
Ms. Shramke.
Aye.
I'm sorry, you're supposed to go last. Mr. Shadle,
Aye.
Vice Chair Shramke.
Aye.
There we go.
Having no old business, for our new business, the first item on the agenda is the Paducah McCracken County Convention Center Corporation and Jim Smith Contracting. And Mr. Shadle, I believe you have that item?
Yes. I move that this commission receive and file the application of the Paducah McCracken County Convention Center Corporation and Jim Smith Contracting Company, LLC, for the proposed re-subdivision of property located at 415 Park Avenue and 710 North 6th Street. I further move that the requested approval be given in compliance with all other applicable provisions of the Paducah subdivision ordinance be waived.
Second.
This is a plat that the City of Paducah has requested in order to close the flood wall behind the Jim Smith Contracting Company property, not only to seal it permanently, but also gives us an easement to extend the Greenway Trail, which is right across Campbell Street. Jed, if you'd like to add anything else to it?
You pretty much nailed it. We are establishing a track along Park Avenue also, where they have installed some city sidewalks if they wanted to own the property. So that's referenced as track 3 on the plat there.
When I hear the word flood wall and close the flood wall, tell me about that. I mean,
Pardon?
is it, you're going to close the flood wall, you said? Or that's what the
I
request
assume
is?
that's what they're planning on doing
Okay.
with the Greenway Trail.
Right now, it's, there's an opening there that is just got a metal slab in it. It can be sealed in times of flood, but they want to seal it permanently in some fashion.
Okay.
And this is where the concrete wall, flood wall portion meets the earthen berm, where the
Okay.
Greenway Trail's coming across or coming up to now.
I see.
This is, this first picture, this is what's in place now, how it's sealed. They're going to seal it with either earth or run the concrete straight across that. That's more of an engineering feat of how to do that, but that's what the intent is to seal this portion here.
Okay, do we have any other questions?
Jed, I had one, and I'm assuming you're saying that track 3 will subsequently be sold to the city. That's that small area
That's correct.
along Park Avenue, okay.
That's correct.
And I had another question too. You have the large tract is tract 1A one place, and I thought I saw it as tract 1 another place. Is that the same, or? I've lost it now, though.
I'm not sure where. The tract 1A was originally tract 1 for another plat we've done
Okay,
for the city and the Jackson, or the convention center. We're dividing up some property. So that's where the 1A comes from. There is a little section of that that is being conveyed to the city, which is within the tract 6.
yeah, I saw that. Yeah, okay. That was my question.
Okay, Josh, call the roll.
Mr. Shadle?
Aye.
Mr. Wade?
Aye.
Mr. Bradford?
Aye.
Vice Chair Schranke?
Aye. The next item on the agenda is Bradley and Susan Brown, a waiver of a subdivision at 2054 Broad Street. Mr. Bradford, I believe you have that one.
Yes, ma'am. I move that this commission receive and file the application of Bradley and Susan Brown for the proposed re-subdivision of property located at 2054 Broad Street. I further move that the requested approval be given in compliance with all other applicable provisions of the Paducah subdivision ordinance be waived.
Second?
Second by Wade.
This includes a closed alley that the Planning Commission closed several months ago and ultimately followed through by the City Commission via ordinance 2017-7-8491. This is to convey that alley to them that was closed.
I thought it sounded familiar.
And Mike can add anything else.
Well, the Browns are on the one side, and then Donna Hardy was on the other side. And the city conveyed that half of it to Miss Hardy, but Miss Hardy has now conveyed the other half to the Browns. So the Browns got their half as well as Donna Hardy's half as well. So we're cleaning up the whole thing in there. So it's all gonna be one piece now. The Hardys, or Donna Hardy didn't want it, and actually the Browns have already been using it anyway. So they're gonna own the entire alley now. So we're abolishing all the interior lines and making it one big tract.
What is the line, the starred line to the, I guess it'd be the east, where it culminates in, it says retaining wall? What does that line represent?
I'm trying to follow you where that is. Where are you at?
On the, it adjoins the Sissel property there on the northeast.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what that is. That's kind of shown on some of the flood maps, so that's just what they took it off. There's a, that area you see crosshatched is the flood area, but then they've got kind of a, as you see the fence coming down from the corner, you see that kind of coming down along that easterly line that you're talking about, the northeasterly line. Well, when that fence ends, they have a retaining wall that crosses both parties, the Sissel property as well as the Brown property. It connects to that fence. And I don't know why they have a retaining wall there, but
That's all fairly flat out there. I didn't know
yeah,
what
it's just, I don't know,
beneficiary
that
was.
part's in the flood zone.
Okay.
But it's something they have out in their yard that's shared with a neighbor, so we've just shown it.
I didn't see
Yeah,
that on
it's
the legend.
very flat, and that area is in the flood zone.
Okay.
Any other questions? Call the roll.
Mr. Bradford?
Aye.
Mr. Shadle?
Aye.
Mr. Wade?
Aye.
Vice Chair Schranke?
Aye. The last item we have is Carrie King and Brittany Edwards King, waiver of subdivision at 411 and 419 Westwood Boulevard. Mr. Bradford, do you have that?
I do. I move that this commission receive and file the application of Carrie King and Brittany Edwards King for the proposed re-subdivision of property located at 411 and 419 Westwood Boulevard and 3863 Niblick Lane. I further move that the requested approval be given in compliance with all other applicable provisions of the Paducah subdivision ordinance be waived.
Second.
This plat is to abolish one interior property line for a new single-family home. Mr. Turner can answer any further questions y'all may have.
Yeah, you pretty much covered it. Just combining two lots into one.
But the two lots have three addresses?
There was one assigned to Niblick Lane before they knew how the house was gonna be situated.
Depending on how they want to,
Yeah.
okay.
And it's referenced in here, since it's on that one tract, it'll be removed in the system once the house number is assigned.
So which will be the house number? Will it be the 3863, or will it be on Westwood, or which way will it be
Do you
facing?
know, Dustin?
No, I'm not for certain on that, which way the house will be facing.
I was just wondering, because
The lot line that you're abolishing, were there any utilities in that lot line, along that lot line?
No, not that we're aware of.
any other questions or discussion? Call the roll.
Mr. Bradford?
Aye.
Mr. Shadle?
Aye.
Mr. Wade?
Aye.
Vice Chair Schrampton?
Aye. If there is no other business this evening, any discussion? We'll call this meeting adjourned. Thank you for coming.